This is Benjamin reporting for Kids First, and today I'll be reviewing the highly anticipated The Batman. The Batman is everything you're expecting from another adventure with the caped crusader at the center, but unlike any Batman movie we've seen yet. It retools the whole world of Gotham City and looks at its spread of criminals, villains, and mass vigilantes through a whole new lens, and as well as the character of Bruce Wayne and his crime-fighting counterpart. The Batman sees a younger and more naive Bruce Wayne in only his second year as Batman, played by Robert Pattinson. Bruce is being stretched thin, he can't be everywhere at once, and certain aspects of life in Gotham have only gotten worse in the time since Batman arrived on the scene. A string of murders of Gotham's most powerful and high-profile figures, whose murders bear a striking resemblance to the manner in which Bruce lost his own parents decades before, a flashpoint that haunts him still, decades later. These brutal, connected killings send the city into disarray, perpetrated by a mass serial killer named the Riddler, played by Dano, who runs rampant, leaving clues at his crime scenes. Wayne befriends a burglar named Selina Kyle, played by Zoe Kravitz, who's looking for her missing friend, and with a morally upstanding cop, they try to track down the elusive Riddler and keep his catastrophic plan from running its course and destroying Gotham. Director Matt Reeves and the sensibilities he brings to the table feel so well suited to this film and this character. What I didn't expect is this movie's hyper-effective use of shadows. It no doubt fits Batman, but man oh man. The night isn't just the Batman's central setting, it's Batman's domain. It's the shadows that have given him his hold over the whole city. Criminals see the bat signal and look into a pitch-dark alley, not knowing who's going to walk out and whether or not they'll be dealt the whooping of a century. And with Pattinson's Batman, there's true terror in those moments of uncertainty, and he is the one we're rooting for. And Pattinson has made this character fully his own. This Batman is divorced from notions of charisma or the qualities of the billionaire playboy that he usually has to pretend to be to continue living this double life. But he's moody, he's antisocial, and passive, like he's more out of place with the cowl on than without it. He spends a lot of this movie fully in the Batsuit, and it's a credit to Pattinson that even when not even a quarter of his face is visible, his eyes alone can give us a window into Bruce's internal journey. The Batman shows its admiration for the world and characters of Batman's universe, and the skill with which it brings them to life, original but familiar. Matt Reeves has made a tense, sorrowful, borderline disturbing modern noir about Batman needing to alter his work-life balance. Plus, we have an enthralling mystery driven by an ever-expanding web of corruption. This is Batman at its finest, and I sincerely hope this is not the last we see of this Batman. The message of this film is very clearly not to let rage consume you. Batman has never been a pacifist by any means, regardless of the iteration of the character, but this Batman has moments of real brutality between him and his enemies. He has to learn that as Batman he has to restrain himself from doing things that would make him no different from his villainous adversaries, and it's his anger that both allows him to be the Batman Gotham needs, but also pushes him to a line that, if crossed, there is no coming back from. I give the Batman 4.5 out of 5 stars and recommend it for ages 13 to 17 for tense sequences, language, and shocking, but not graphic violence. The Batman flies to theaters on March 4th, 2022, and I sincerely recommend that you go check it out. This is Benjamin Price reporting for Kids First, signing off. See you next time.